Power365FM. Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM.
Alright, another beautiful Saturday morning to you. This is the voice of James Oluwadurotimi Aremu coming to you live from the studio of Power 365 FM on behalf of the management and staff of these big brand talking about Power 365 FM situated in the city of Ibadan. I'll say happy new month to you. Welcome to the month of June. Alright, quickly, because I've got limited time on the show this morning, let's talk about the biggest game of the month, also the biggest game of the weekend, the game everyone has been waiting for. Yeah, 32 football clubs started tussling from the group stage to vie for this trophy. But we have just 2 football clubs in the final, one from La Liga Santander, another one from German Bundesliga. Who could have thought from the beginning of the season that Borussia Dortmund find their way into the final, especially when they emerge, when it occurred to them that they will be participating in the same group alongside AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, and Newcastle United. A lot of people tagged the group as the group of death back then. Well, and indeed it was a group of death, because both AC Milan and Newcastle United crashed out from the group stage. And here we are. Or let me borrow Let me borrow Fabrizio Romano's phrase. Here we go, and here we are. Talking about the final of the UEFA Champions League, the 2023-2024 edition. And it's going to be Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. Okay, the PM, 8 p.m. tonight. Yeah, 8 p.m. tonight. That's the stadium that will host the final of this season's edition of the UEFA Champions League. Okay, quickly let's talk about news regarding the UEFA Champions League final. Well, according to Borussia Dortmund manager Edin Terzic has said they are not in London to watch Real Madrid win the Champions League trophy again. Both teams face each other in this year's final tonight. Madrid are widely regarded as the favorite to win the game as they chase their are looking to lift the trophy for only the second time ever. Talking about Real Madrid, Terzic says we know they are by far the most successful team in this competition. We've had only 2 defeats this season. But we also see they are ready to compete on the highest level. If you break it down to one game, and everything is possible. They have a role as a favorite, but we weren't favorite against Atletico or Paris Saint-Germain either. If we are brave and not yet to see Madrid win their next trophy, then we are going to. Okay, all road leads to Wembley tonight. This is the Champions League final. And Syria winners Real Madrid are looking to win it for a record 15th time, because they won it 40 times in the previous time. It will also be the 6th time in 11 years. La Liga giants will be away. Borussia Dortmund, the Bundesliga upstart, are looking to win it for only the second time. The hype and mystery of Real Madrid must be believed, and there is no need for the game. Just give them the trophy in Spain. Or it would be a foolhardy to dismiss Dortmund so easily. Madrid will clinch their 33rd league title this season and reach the 70th European showpiece with an unbeaten record in the competition. Dortmund are also in fine form and second only to Madrid in the competition this season with only 1 defeat in their last 11 European matches. So this will be quite intriguing clash in London. The same venue, Dortmund lost the 2013 final to rivals Bayern Munich. It was almost an exact repeat. Real Madrid overcame Thomas Tuchel's men 4-3 on aggregate after Joselu led Brave snatched a 2-1 victory in the second leg. Otto. Okay, still talking about the UEFA Champions League game. Borussia Dortmund journey to the final was okay. Borussia Dortmund journey to the final has demonstrated their tactical acumen, defensive strength, and the ability to adapt and overcome. Their chances against Real Madrid will hinge on their ability to leverage the pace and creativity of their wingers, maintain their defensive solidity, and find ways on each side. Dortmund can execute their game plan effectively. They will have a solid chance to lift the UEFA Champions League trophy. However, they will need to be at their very best to overcome the experience and quality of Real Madrid in what promises to be a thrilling final at the Wembley Stadium. Real Madrid's path to the finals showcased their resilience, tactical flexibility, and depth of talent despite facing numerous challenges, including injuries and the emotional farewells of key players. They remain a formidable force. Alright, we'll come back to that. Okay, Syria Champions League winner Real Madrid are out to dash Borussia Dortmund dreams in Saturday's Champions League final at London's Wembley Stadium. The Spanish champions are going for their 15th European crown and 6th in the past 11 seasons against the Dortmund side, hoping to win the competition for just the second time in their career. There are 5 things to look out for in the European club football show. Jude Bellingham is an emblematic true as a prodigious teenage talent. Aubameyang in English football second tier. Bellingham was molded into a world-class performer during 3 years at Dortmund. He was then sold for €100 million, that's $108 million, to Madrid 12 months ago, and has shown remarkably maturity at just 20 years of age. He shine the spotlight at the Santiago Bernabeu. Bellingham has already been crowned La Liga Player of the Season after scoring 23 goals in all competitions to help them reclaim the Spanish title at the Champions League, and he could become the first Englishman to win the Ballon d'Or since Michael Owen in 2001, particularly with 3 Lions to contend at Euro 2024 home city for in Dortmund $33 million of the winger less than 3 years ago. Sancho struggled to match the height of his first stint in the Bundesliga under 3 different managers. Like at Dortmund, he has overlooked a different man. He has looked a different man and played a starring role in the semi-final. First leg win over Paris Saint-Germain. Victory over Real Madrid could cap a spectacular turnaround in his season to miss the Euro 2020. The defender Borussia Dortmund, Marco Reus, is one of only 2 Dortmund players who experienced the 2013 final defeat to Bayern Munich. Injuries have robbed him of fulfilling his full potential, including an ankle problem that saw him miss Germany's 2014 World Cup win. But the Dortmund native has been the club's reliable star, scoring 170 goals during an era where they have become a stepping stone to the likes of Bellingham, Sancho, and Alayande. Now 35, Saturday will be his 429th final game for Dortmund. That could have a fairy tale ending. A heavyweight clash between 2 German internationals could go a long way to the deciding fate of the final. Within 2 weeks, Niklas Füllkrug and Antonio Rudiger will be lining up on the same side as the host nation to go for glory at Euro 2024. Taking different routes to the biggest game in European football. Just 2 seasons ago, Füllkrug was playing in Germany's second tier with Werder Bremen for earning his first call-up to the national team at age 29 for the 2022 World Cup. And then his big move to Dortmund last season. The Hawking striker has struck 16 times this season, including the winner in the semi-final first leg against PSG. Rudiger is already a Champions League winner from his time at Chelsea, and the centre-back played a huge part in Madrid's run to the final by locking down Manchester City's Alan and Bayern Munich star striker Harry Kane. Champions League master Ancelotti. Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti already stands alone as the only man to win the European Cup 4 times as a coach. And Ancelotti guided AC Milan to Champions League glory in 2003 and 2007 before ending Madrid's 12-year drought for a 10th European Cup in 2014 during his first stint in the Spanish capital, and winning it again in 2022. It deserves as one of the all-time greats. But before I leave, Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti warned his players. The Champions League final is the most dangerous game in football on the eve of their clash with Borussia Dortmund. However, the Italian, who has won the competition as a coach a record 4 times, said Los Blancos were afraid the trophy could escape them. Madrid record 14 times winners are firm favorites for the clash against the most important game, but also the most dangerous. Important thing in football, winning the Champions League. But having the fear this can escape us, things have to go very well. You need to be lucky too. Success is very close, and so the worry begins tomorrow morning. According to him, it's 50-50. They are playing a big team that has had a magnificent season in the UEFA Champions League. Nacho and Modric, along with Toni Kroos, Dani Carvajal, reached 6 career Champions League wins. Victory over Dortmund, leveling all-time leader, former Real Madrid great Marco Gento, like they are defeated. Yeah, when it seems like they were defeated back then. Ancelotti said Madrid's ability to come back from the dead has happened so many times, and it's still not a chance. Okay, away from the UEFA Champions League talk. Now let's talk about the MPFL. We just have to do that because tonight is the final of the UEFA Champions League. A lot of location. We're talking about the Nigeria Premier Football League matches this week. Alright, quickly. Starting from today, all these games will happen at exactly 4 p.m. All these games will be played at 4 p.m. today. Remo Stars will welcome Kano Pillars to the Kenneth Stadium. Roma United will take on Ruby Stars. Both games will happen at exactly 4 p.m. today. Yeah, 4 p.m. today. Now, 5:30, around 5:30 this evening, Bendel Insurance will welcome Katsina United to the city of Benin. Tomorrow, the Battle of United tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eyimba International vs Rivers United for welcome Abia Warriors to the Lake Salami Stadium at Damasiga. This game is built to happen on Monday at exactly 4 p.m. Shooting Stars vs Abia Warriors tomorrow 5:30. Be there. Those are the 10 games for the match day 34, talking about the MPFL, the Nigeria Premier Football League. Alright, the Enugu State government has reiterated its support for Rangers in their bid to win for their performance in the MPFL this season. The Flying Antelope General Manager Ameobi Eziaku expressed his gratitude to the governor for his total support. According to Eziaku, he says, ahead of our away game against Port Lagos, he visited our dear Governor Peter Umba. The governor commended our achievement and promised to support her. We ended with memorable photos and handshake. Ranger head coach Stanley Eguma, who was the long-serving coach in the Nigeria Premier Football League, was sacked due to the club's poor form. In a related development, the Port Harcourt-based club also announced that Evan Ojeyi will take charge of the team in an interim capacity until the end of the season. The management of Rivers United Football Club officially announces the termination of coach Stanley Eguma's appointment as technical manager of the club, reads a statement signed by the club's media officer Charles Mayuku. Subsequently, Coach Evans Ojeyin, the club's chief officer, or let me say the club's coach of the club until the end of the 2023-2024 Nigeria Premier Football League season. The decision is in pursuit of a new direction aimed at achieving the objectives and the goal of the club. However, we convey our gratitude to Coach Eguma for his services to the club, and we wish him the very best in his future endeavors. Well, no one saw that coming. We're still talking about the MPFL. Now straight up to the city of Abia. Abia Warriors goalkeeper Femi Thomas has urged his teammates to go all out for victory in their game against the Oluyole Warriors. Talking about the Shooting Stars of Ibadan. Let's not forget, I read the news to you some seconds, or let me say some minutes ago. The Shooting Stars will welcome the Abia Warriors to the Lagos Salami Stadium at Damasigba tomorrow at exactly 5:30. The Umaya Base Club will lock horns with the Oluyole Warriors in a match day 34 encounter in Ibadan tomorrow. Thomas believes that his team has the personnel to take maximum points from the game. While his name is Thomas, he might be doubting. He might be doubting himself. He might be doubting himself or the game tomorrow. The players should just come out and enjoy the game on Sunday. We are not placing the big name tag on Shooting Stars, but we are playing the 11 players on the pitch. Abia Warriors have a very young team who can battle for the points against the Oluyole Warriors. We want to better our performance in our last game in the league and make up for the lost point at home. We want to bring our all in the game so that we can feel good after 90 minutes. Says Femi Thomas, the goalkeeper of Abia Warriors. Okay, quickly, let me move you away from the MPFL and let's talk about the national team. Okay, let's talk about Nigeria players. Let's leave national team for today. Super Eagles #1 choice goalkeeper Stanley Wabali says he has no problem with the return of Udine shotstopper Aduka Okoye to the national team. Well, ahead of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, the Eagles are scheduled to host Bafana at Vigoswil Akpabi International Stadium in Uyo on the 7th of June before traveling to Ivory Coast, where they face the school rest 3 days later. In preparation for the games, head coach Finidi George invited 23 Eagle stars with the Udine's man, included in a free-man goalkeeping shortlist. It was the 24-year-old first invitation since October last year, when he got the invitation for the international friendlies against Saudi Arabia and Mozambique, respectively. Okoye's record to the Super had with Udine, helping the club keeping their Serie A status with his brilliant performance in the goal. The former Sparta Rotterdam goalkeeper's invitation by Finidi George has raised some interesting questions as to who mans the post when Nigeria take on South Africa in the first game. Nwabali has, however, said he was not worried about losing his #1 place, but would rather focus on interest of a team. Former Eagles coach Jose Pesero handed him a surprise call-up for the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast, and the former Eagles Rangers man grabbed the opportunity with both ends, as he was one of Nigeria's best players in the tournament, keeping 4 clean sheets and making 2 penalty saves in the run-up to their second place finish. Following interest from English Premier Football League side, Wolverhampton Wanderers Super Eagles defender Bright Osai Samuel has announced his decision to stay with Fenerbahce for at least another season. The Nigerian international's current contract with the Turkish giant, he expired in the summer of 2025, with the club at risk of losing the player on a free transfer should he decide against extending his contract. The 26-year-old Right, Osai Samuel contract situation has been seen by several clubs, and they've shown interest in his services with the likes of Wolves, the latest among other clubs. Meanwhile, according to several publications, Osai Samuel wants to stay with the Turkish outfit, which implies that he's not interested in leaving the club this summer. Greece Super League champions PAOK Salonika, the latest club to be linked with Super Eagles forward Kelechi Iheanacho. Iheanacho will leave Leicester City on a free transfer when his contract expires next month. That has made the 27-year-old attractive for prospective suitors. The striker is reportedly wanted by some Turkish and Premier League clubs. According to reports emanating from Greece, PAOK are desperate to sign the Nigerian. Iheanacho registered 5 goals and 1 assist in 23 league appearances for Leicester City. Talking about this just concluded 2023-2024 season. PAOK currently have his compatriot William Troost-Ekong in their ranks, which might be the key in bringing Kelechi Iheanacho to Greece. Alright, quickly, let's move away from football and let's talk about other sports. Okay, I'm going to start with boxing. British Nigeria boxer Anthony Joshua is set to invest in championship side Watford after his spokesman on Friday confirmed that an investment group working with the boxer has been in talks about putting money into the club. Joshua, a former world heavyweight champion boxer, is a boyhood fan of the Hornets and has regularly expressed his support of the championship side. Well, a spokesperson for Joshua said to the Athletic, "It's an investment business which has brought Anthony investment opportunities in the past. Was approached and held an entry-level discussion about an opportunity with Watford Football Club. This was an initial chat without even a discussion over due diligence, which so often kills these types of deals. While initial talks took place regarding potential investment, Joshua was not said to be involved in any capacity to focus on his boxing career. The spokesperson added, Anthony is not involved and has no plans to be involved. He is fully focused on boxing and has no time at the moment to give to new opportunities outside of his sport. He is the son of Watford and wishes them well. Wishes them all the best." Watford are currently owned by Italian individual, talking about Gino Pozzo. He has been a majority shareholder since buying out Lawrence Bassini in 2012. Quickly, let's talk about the French Open. We'll come back to the French Open. Let me get back to football. Talking about football, on the foreign scene, and I see superstar Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo wept bitterly as the side lost 5-4 on penalties to Al Hilal in the Kings Cup final on Friday. The defeat means Ronaldo will not win any trophy this season. Al Hilal have now also completed the league and the cup double. The match in Jeddah ended 1-1 in regulation time. An extra time failed to provide a winner. Alexander Mitrovic gave 57 minutes before Ali Al-Bouyali and Khalidou Koulibaly followed late for Al Hilal. Al Hilal goalkeeper Yassine Bono was secured the trophy. And this was the reason Ronaldo was shedding tears. The FIFA wants to impose 18 game. Okay, let me take that again. There are fears the FIFA wants to impose 18 team leagues around the world, including the Premier League. According to the UK Sun, this is due to the Real Madrid and Chelsea are expected to participate, but clubs across Europe's top leagues have major concern about it too. The French Open. The third straight French Open title, has now won 17 matches in a row at Roland Garros. She will now face Russia's Anastasia Potapova, who defeated Wang Xinyu of China 7-5, 6-7, 6-8, 6-4. And ever Grand Slam, Matteo Arnaldi of Italy. Rublev showed signs of agitation at the end of the first set and was won by the umpire after throwing his racket on the clay. Also, the Russian shouted at the team after being broken in the second set and bounced his racket on the court between Arnaldi serves, drawing ironic cheers from the crowd. The 26-year-old also hit his knee with his racket in the third set after kicking his chair on several occasions. We're still talking about the French Open. Spanish third seed Carlos Alcaraz shook off his injury concerns to reach the French Open last 16 with a solid straight set victory against America 27 seed Sebastian Corda. Alcaraz, who has been nursing an arm injury, fought out to win 6-4, 7-6, 7-5, 6-3 at Roland Garros. The reigning Wimbledon champion had enough quality to overcome through an entertaining night session match for a place in the French Open fourth round on Saturday. Australian Open champion Aryna Sabalenka, just 26 years of age, has been in an imperious form so far at Roland Garros, losing just 7 games across 2 commanding straight set wins. The pair placed second of court Philip Chatrier. Spanish tennis player Badosa, the former quarter-finalist, has twice come back from his set down to reach the third round in Paris. Having ended British number 1 Katie Potter hopes, Badosa defeated Sabalenka, who has won past 4 meetings. The base consortium agreed to buy majority owner Fahad Moshiri's 94% stake in the club in September 2023. 777 partners were given until 5 o'clock on Saturday to complete the share purchase agreement of Everton, but the deadline passed without a resolution. Talking about 5 a.m. this morning, the club said they will continue to operate as usual as they look at their ownership options. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap on the show. This is safely responsible.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number 1 online Southwest radio. This is Power.